Your girlfriend's ex has better shoulders. Fix it. Harsh. Maybe. True. Absolutely. Most men train like they're scared to outgrow their genes. But here's the secret. Women don't crave toned. They crave predatory proportions. Ready to weaponize your workouts and become the guy who breaks necks? Time to evolve. If you're ready to break your limits and sculpt the physique you've always dreamed of, then Bulk Up Bro is your channel. Why your genetics aren't the problem. You're probably thinking, I'll never have that broad-shouldered, tapered-back look because my genetics suck. Let's crush that myth right now. Yes, genetics play a role, but they're not your jailer. Your mindset is. V-taper isn't just about aesthetics. It's biology. Wide shoulders and a thick back scream dominance, power, and raw masculinity. Think of it as your armor. But here's the truth. Most guys train like they're scared to grow. They stick to machines, avoid heavy lifts, and wonder why they're stuck. Ask yourself, do I want to look fit? Or do I want to look like a force of nature? If it's the latter, you need to target the lats, traps, and delts like your life depends on it. These muscles are the pillars of that godly V-shape. And no, you won't get it with endless bicep curls. Wide toning is killing your gains. Let's address the elephant in the room. You've been told to tone your shoulders and back with light weights and high reps bullshit. That's like trying to carve marble with a toothpick. Here's a hard truth. Muscle size equals presence. If you're afraid of getting too bulky, you're sabotaging yourself. The Greek gods weren't sculpted with 5-pound dumbbells. They were built with progressive overload, compound movements, and sweat. But what if I end up looking blocky? Another fear holding you back. The key is proportion. A wider back balances your frame, making your waist look smaller and your shoulders broader. It's optical sorcery. Unleash your inner titan. Alright, it's time to forge that V-taper. These exercises aren't for the faint of heart. They're for men who want to dominate their genetics and build a frame that screams power. Let's break down each move like a surgeon dissecting muscle fibers. 1. Weighted pull-ups. Your lats are the foundation of that V-taper, and adding weight forces them to grow under intense, relentless tension. Body weight pull-ups are good, but weighted pull-ups? That's what shocks your muscles into adapting, thickening your back and stretching your lats outward. But are you really maximizing your effort? Strap on a dip belt with a weight plate, grab the bar with an overhand grip, slightly wider than shoulder width, and pull until your chest touches the bar. Lower yourself slowly, 4 seconds down, to keep that tension. Here's a thought. Lean back slightly at the top to really squeeze those lats, like cracking a walnut between them. Or try a false grip, thumb over the bar, to reduce bicep dominance and isolate your lats. And if you can do 8 reps easily, add 10 pounds. Small jumps lead to big gains. So, here's the question. Are you sticking to bodyweight pull-ups because they're comfortable? Or are you ready to challenge yourself with weighted pull-ups and unlock that next level of growth? What's holding you back? 2. Overhead barbell press. It's not just about building shoulders. It's about forging 3D delts while hammering your core and traps. The instability of standing forces your entire upper body to stabilize, triggering growth in every fiber. But here's the real question. Are you pressing with purpose, or just going through the motions? Stand tall, grip the barbell slightly wider than shoulder width, and brace your core like you're about to take a punch. Press the bar overhead in a straight line, exploding upward, then lower it slowly, 3 seconds down, to maximize muscle damage. Want to take it further? Drive the bar up like you're trying to punch through the ceiling, and at the top, shrug your traps to fully engage your upper back. And remember, no ego lifting. If your lower back arches, drop the weight. Form always comes before weight. So let's debate. Are you chasing heavier weights at the expense of proper form, or are you focused on mastering the movement to unlock real growth? What's your priority, strength or sustainability? 3. Deadlifts. They're the ultimate trap and lower lat builder. Heavy pulls flood your system with growth hormone, turning your back into a mountain range while thickening your entire posterior chain. But here's the question. Are you lifting with intention, or just going through the motions? Stand with feet hip width, grip the bar just outside your legs, and engage your lats by bending the bar toward you. Drive through your heels, keep the bar close to your shins, and at the top, squeeze your glutes like a conquering warlord. Want to level up? Keep your chin tucked to maintain a neutral spine, and try a double pause. 1 second at mid-shin and again at the top. And here's a pro tip. Deadlift barefoot or in flat shoes. No squishy soles. Stability is non-negotiable. So let's debate. Are you prioritizing ego lifting with heavy weights, or are you focusing on perfect form to build a back that's as strong as it looks? What's your approach? Quantity or quality? 4. Lateral raises. With a 3-second pause, they annihilate your medial delts, the key to shoulder width. Heavy weight and slow eccentrics force microtears, sparking growth that pushes your shoulders outward. But here's the real question. Are you truly isolating your medial delts, or are you just swinging the weights? Grab 20 to 25 pounds dumbbells, lean forward 10 degrees, and raise them to shoulder height with your pinkies leading. Hold for 3 seconds at the top. Feel that burn, then lower for 4 seconds, resisting gravity like your gains depend on it. Want to maximize results? Rotate your hand so your pinkies lead. This externally rotates the shoulder, targeting the medial delts even more. And if you're swinging, you're cheating. Momentum is the enemy of muscle. So let's debate. Are you rushing through your reps for the sake of ego, or are you embracing the burn to build shoulders that demand attention? What's your priority, speed or strength? 5. Single arm rows. They fix muscle imbalances and carve detail into your lats, while the rotational component fries your obliques, tightening your waist and amplifying that V-taper illusion. But here's the question. Are you rowing with control, or just yanking the weight? Place one knee and hand on a bench, hold a dumbbell in the other hand, and pull the weight toward your hip, not your chest. Squeeze your lat at the top, then lower for 3 seconds. Want to take it further? Rotate your torso slightly as you pull to engage your obliques, and lower the weight slower than you lift it. 5 seconds down. Imagine you're pulling a sword from a stone. Smooth, controlled, and powerful. So let's debate. Are you rushing through your rows, or are you focusing on form and control to build a balanced, defined back? What's your approach? Speed or precision? These aren't exercises. They're weapons. Use them wisely, and that V-taper won't just be a goal. It'll be your new identity. Building a V-taper isn't about luck. It's about leverage. Attack your back and shoulders with these exercises. Fuel your body like a warrior, and watch as your frame transforms into a masterpiece of muscle. The world notices a man who looks like he was carved from stone. Will that be you? Drop a comment below. What's the one exercise you'll never skip again after today? Let's argue, share, and grow together. If you're ready to join the Brotherhood of Titans, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Your future self, chiseled, confident, and unstoppable, is waiting. Let's build. If you love this video, you'll probably like the next one.